morning guys, this is Abhilash. Today I will be doing a video on going on a ride to meet one of my friends. Since you guys haven't seen me riding a bike, I thought I'll do this video. I'll try to cover as much as angles as possible. I've got an action camera, so I'll be using that. So it's already late, I need to get ready, so let me go quickly get a shower and get my gear off. So I'll talk to you guys as soon as possible. This is what I'll be carrying today: my helmet, my jacket, and I'll be using this gloves, the Gorilla Pod which we'll be using, and intercoms. This is the action camera that I'll be using. It's Midland, it's a company from Italy. I've switched on the bike so that it could get warmed up. It's always better to just switch on your bike 5 or 10 minutes before you leave. So we've loaded almost all the luggages in the cabin. I'm not taking the saddlebag because we're not carrying a lot of things. So now that we'll just begin our trip. I'm just saying bye here. We're all set to go, so we're all geared up, and that's my wife there. So yeah, not too many luggages, just a few dresses for a day's stay. So I'll keep you posted. Thank you. Just got onto the main road, so I was just looking at the petrol tank. We are running short on fuel. We'll need to stop somewhere in order to fuel, so the first gas station I think I'll just stop by and refuel. Okay, we've reached the gas station here, so we'll just refuel. Full tank. So we would require a full tank. Most probably we'll be running about up and down 400-500 kilometers, so I thought I'll just fill the tank, so we wouldn't have to take a stop in between just in case if we don't get fuel or if we didn't find any gas stations. So I always fill my fuel tank because I'm the only person using this bike, so I don't need to be worried about anybody else using the gas. This is the gas station close to my place. This is kind of first gas station close to the place. It's been a long time since I have gone on a long trip. 200 kilometers is a long trip right now for me because I have not done a long trip at all for a very long time. The first and the last trip that I did was to Ooty from my house. Looks like the gas is almost full, so I just need to top it up a little bit more. I'm expecting that there wouldn't be a lot of traffic. I looked at the Google Maps and I didn't find a lot of traffic on the streets. So if at all the traffic changes, and then that is going to be a trouble, that's going to delay our time. And on top of that, this is afternoon. Looks like my tank is almost full. So that this is afternoon, it's going to be a lot hotter. Most probably we'll be driving at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. so that will make it a lot worse if there's traffic. And okay, it's done. Now it's pay time. I don't want to give away my change that I have. Finish up it with the card. So we're done, and we would be leaving right now. Hopefully, like we said, there shouldn't be a lot of traffic. Let us see. So far it doesn't look like a lot of traffic, but then reaching a city it looks like there seems to be little traffic. Normally I prefer riding at night so that you can get rid of traffic, but because it's not so safe to drive at night, today I prefer to go in the morning. Now today it looks like we will have to be tackling through some of the traffics. Okay, we've hit the highway now. This is good news. We don't see a lot of traffic here, and let me show you how the cram buster works since we have some time. Look at the cram buster. I'm just holding the cram buster off my hands now. I'm just pushing it down. Look at that. This is a lot effective on the highways. I don't feel a lot of stress on my hand. So if I just press the cram buster, it accelerates. Look at that. As one of my subscribers had asked me to see the seat on action, especially the backrest, I decided to get another angle shot, which was a little difficult and a little tricky, but my wife did help. So you can see the backrest, it gives me proper support and I don't feel a lot of stress on my hands or on my lower back since I have a decent rest on my upper back. It feels very good. Okay, we've just crossed the main toll booth in Trichur. This is the main toll booth towards Cochin and Trivandrum, and it is a lot hotter than what I expected, and there is a lot of traffic also. I wasn't expecting these many cars on the highway. I thought I could maintain a speed of 100 kilometers at least, but I don't think that would happen anytime today, because this is the only highway that I'll be touching. And from Cochin I was deciding to take a parallel route. A lot of bends, but not the highway, because the highway I heard that it wasn't that good from Cochin to the place where we need to go. Since there's a lot of traffic, maybe it is not a very good idea to take the highway. Now we're just reaching a small signal here. If there is a lot of traffic here, then definitely I'm expecting a lot of traffic from here till Cochin. So I'm just thinking how to get to Cochin as soon as possible. There is no parallel route, so we'll only have to take this route. So once this is done, then we will get into the parallel route. I wanted to show you from a different angle like we did a little earlier, because there is a lot of traffic and we cannot ride really fast. So I decided to take up my selfie stick and get some other angles also. Now I think that is a little bit more clearer view from the back. Let me just do you here. Okay, finally we've reached a good stretch of road with less traffic. Now let me show you the top speed of the bike. We are reaching close to 120. Okay, now we've reached 120 and that is the max. I don't see the bike running any faster than that. It could be because of the windshield that we have and the boxes. There must be a lot of drag. Maybe if we remove the windshield and the boxes, it should probably reach about 120 to 140. Oh man, look at the traffic, look at the traffic. I don't know by what time I'll get there. There is a lot of car on the street and there's a hot burning sun on top of my head. This is really exhausting. Alright, finally we decided to take a break and it was almost 1:30. So we wanted to also have our lunch. We just stopped by in Cochin. There's a good vegetarian restaurant. And we thought we will also take a break, stretch our legs, because we've been riding for about close to 2.5 hours, close to 3 hours. Now this will give us a break as well as we can finish off our lunch. We've had lunch from this restaurant before, but it's very good restaurant. It's Aribon, and a very good meals you can find here, South Indian meals. So we have stopped our bike and I'm just wearing my helmet and going inside the bike. Oh, I forgot to get the keys. Let me get the keys from the bike. Got the keys. There are a lot of people staring at my helmet with the camera. They must be thinking, well, why is this guy going crazy with all his camera and his helmet? He hasn't removed his helmet yet. Alright, finally a good restaurant with some air condition in it. It feels really good from the hot sun. That's my wife there. Say hi. So now we're glad that we took a break and in this AC restaurant. So and we are also really hungry. So let's just have our food and I'll talk to you guys after that. We decided to continue with the trip. We don't want to waste a lot of time sitting here in the restaurant because there's a long way. We have almost just reached half of the trip. So I will talk to you guys once on the bike while riding. After food I was feeling a little lazy to do a lot of video, so I just decided to focus and ride as much as kilometers as possible. So just to keep more focused. This is stretching herself. This is somewhere near to our destination, so we would reach there probably in another half an hour's time. Yeah, expecting to get there by 4 o'clock. Right, that's my wife there. She likes all these trips. She likes a lot of going out, riding bikes, going on trips. We used to do a lot of trips, and because we haven't recorded it before, but she's very cooperative and she likes going on long trips. And she gets everything prepared. She makes up the list and she does all of the preparations. which makes it a lot more easier for me. It is time to continue the trip now. We've had a break of about 5 minutes. I think that is good enough. If we keep intervals like these for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that should be good enough. Maybe we'll take another one more break, depending on how tired are we getting or if we need to stretch. I just need to fix up my GPS. I had put it on charging. This cover is really convenient for me to make the changes on the GPS, because the screen on top of the pouch enables it to work with the gloves on top of the phone. So that is very useful pouch. So let me just close my helmet. There's not a lot of noise from outside. Okay, ready? Okay. So we would continue the trip now. Hopefully we might take another break. If not, we will just reach the hotel and then stop there. Taking a lot of breaks on long trips is quite difficult it's basically wasting a lot of time. Breaks kills a lot of time, so we normally don't take a lot of breaks, but still we try to take breaks in at least in 2 hours or 3 hours time. It's always good to stretch for at least 5 minutes in smaller breaks. So you take smaller breaks and you take frequent breaks. That should help you in stretching your arms and your legs and your back. And the sun is actually taking a toll on us. It's very hot. It's getting hotter by afternoon. This is no wonder I love to travel at night. I'm a guy who loves to ride or go on trips at night. It's only because of this heat and the smoke and the traffic. So altogether, it's a lot easier to go at night going on trips. The only problem was having these big huge lights coming from the opposite direction. And that was one of the reasons I wanted bigger lights on my bike, so that if I'm going on nights, light should never be a problem for me. Now these lights that I have on the bike right now, I should actually replace that, get a little bit more bigger ones, so that the road is completely clear. I know that there are so many imported lights. You can have mid-range, long-range, short-range, focused lens lights. Maybe I should get some of those. I should do a search on some of those and fix those on the... Looks like my GPS has maybe it's the charging the cable has not fixed properly. Okay, now it's fine. I've seen, when talking about the mobile pouch, last day I saw a video on YouTube wherein the mobile fell off from the pouch. And I must tell you that this bike is an eye-catching bike. Most of the people keep staring, looking at the bike, thinking that this is some other bike. Okay, we are almost there to the hotel, so we didn't have to take another break, so we continued riding. So because it was not really very far, it was only about 1 hour travel from the place where we stopped. Okay, this is the hotel that we will be staying tonight till we meet the friend and then we go back. Okay, we'll just park the car. Let me just get in and get the room sorted.
റൂം ബുക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു, രാജീവ് രാധാകൃഷ്ണൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ. അതെ അതെ അതെ. ഇപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങളൊരു ഫാമിലി, ഒരു റൂം.
It's a good hotel. I've stayed here a couple of months back when I had another trip. It's a decent hotel. It's called Elite Regency. So decent facilities, room is decent. It's a good place to be, and I think this is the only one good restaurant in this area. I left my mobile and my keys on the bike. Always keep forgetting to take the mobile and the key. So I wouldn't want to leave my mobile and the keys over here on the street, because probably by the time I go to the room and come back I might not find these. Okay. We're here at the hotel and just checked in. So we'll be here till tomorrow morning. So that was the ride here. Now we'll have another trip which should be going back home. I will keep you guys posted. Let me remove my... The trip was not very bad, but there was a lot of traffic and a lot of vehicles, so that is what delayed us in reaching. Took about 4.5 hours, which was supposed to be 4 hours. But anyways, wasn't bad as thought. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Good morning everyone. I just got up and I need to get my breakfast, because the breakfast normally gets over by 10 o'clock, because we went to bed yesterday late. There was a couple of friends, we spent some time here and there, so it was really late to go to bed. Now that we have got up and we need to go back home, so before that I need to do some things here, so maybe after that let me go get some food before it gets over.
So it seems to be okay now. So I hope
So our trip here is actually come to an end, so now we are just returning back home. So yeah, we are heading back home. He's on the bike. Alright, so that's a long way. There's about 5 hours trip back. Seems to be the road has stressed. On the GPS it says 5 hours. It normally only took about 4 hours for us to get here. So let's see, maybe there's a lot of traffic. Looks like there is a lot of traffic, and like yesterday we got out at noon. Now there goes an Royal Enfield. So there was another guy, an Enfield, who was just behind me, and he was passing by looking at all the gadgets that I have on my bike. I kept looking at different gadgets on the bike for like about 5-10 minutes. He was following alongside my bike. Now there is a lot of bad road here. Look at the road. This is a terrible road. This is almost like off-road. So I don't know. And the traffic, look at the traffic, how bad the traffic is. I really doubt what time is it going to take, more than 5 hours before I get there. And I thought this will also give me a chance to show you guys how this bike goes off the road. It's not really off-road, but it's just that there is no road here, but it does a decent job maneuvering. There had been a lot of questions about maneuvering this bike off the road. Long ride, there was a lot of traffic, and on the way we lost the road, so we had to take a diversion, so that actually took some time, but not bad. We're just stretching ourselves. hot, it's very hot, so we couldn't actually stop in most of the places because of the heat. So that is our selfie time. I just wanted to grab 2 or 3 selfies because we didn't take any photos while traveling. We are in Cochin right now. We've almost covered half of the journey, so it's only another half of the journey, but I think we've reached Cochin at the wrong time. This looks like it's the peak hours of traffic, so I don't know, we will have to tackle this traffic. Probably the government should have provided us with an extra road, like a truck road, where all these trucks could use those roads, so these roads can be used by the smaller vehicles like the cars and the bikes. I'm really feeling lucky that I'm on the bike, not on a car, so that would delay our trip even worse. Might take so many hours to get home. Finally we are almost there, so we've got only another half an hour trip. So we decided to take a break, have some Domino's. The Domino's place right now. So this will also give us some time to take a break off the bike. Yeah. We've ordered 2 pizzas. The trip wasn't actually really bad, but there was heavy traffic and most of the roads were blocked, so it was really difficult to maneuver because I was a long way. I think you've seen those videos wherein was almost every place was locked. But it's okay. I think we made it about the same time. It only took about 4 hours, 4.5 hours, which is normal. So, except we've lost a little way, so we had to figure that out. That took extra some time. Finally, we've had our dinner, so heading straight back home. We'll probably take another 30 minutes to reach home, and just go home, take some rest. It's been very hot and a long trip. It's not really a long trip, but it's just because of the heat and the traffic, it took some time. So I'll talk to you guys once I get home. The ride has come to an end. We are back home. It feels good to be back home after a hot day of riding. A little tired, but not very much tired. Now we need to just go get a shower and go to bed. So what we did today is I tried to incorporate 2-3 different angles. I don't know if I would be able to do any more angles with just one camera. And I have also tried to slice down most of the clips. There were about so many clips, so we sliced it down to 31 to 32 minutes. Anything more than that, then we would be removing some wanted clips also. And I have also tried to keep it to 31. Didn't want to cut it down into 2 videos, then it might look weird because you'll have to find the second video if somebody is interested in watching. So if it's just one video, you can actually watch till how much ever you want, and then you can stop watching it, or you can continue watching it. Try to increase the speed also. So please go through the video and see how good it is, and if there is any comments, you know the drill, any comments, please leave. I will definitely try to make it much better next time, because this is the first video riding video that I'm doing. Maybe I'll use 2 or 3 cameras next time to do the videos. And like always, please do subscribe. That keeps me motivated in doing more videos also.
And if there is any comments or anything that you want to share, please feel free to share. So we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching Limitless.